Hey everyone, my name is Sarthak Rastogi and this is my first and very basic project that I have created using Java Swing. Java Swing is a toolkit which is used for creating window-based application. For those who don't know about window-based application, then let us suppose if this is file manager, then this is a window-based application to which we call it GUI. It is a graphical user interface. So we use Java AWT, Java Swing, Java FX for creating GUIs. In my case, I have used Java Swing and also concepts of Java AWT. I'm going to run this application on my Windows 11 and I have created this project using Apache NetBeans IDE version 18. So without wasting any further time, I must open this application. So this is the first look of my project and it looks pretty simple, but believe me, it requires a huge line of codes for even creating this small project. But let me first give you an overview of my project. So this is a frame and inside of this frame, I am going to write my content, whatever I want to write. This Notepad application has almost all the features that are present in Notepad itself. Now you can see the icon over here. This icon has been replaced by the Java icon. And you know what a Java icon is? Java icon is nothing but a cup of tea. This icon. So this icon was present over here. So I used a piece of code and replaced this. I will be explaining about it later. But first, let me give you a brief introduction of my project. So I can write anything, whatever I want to write in this. So one more thing that I would like to tell you is that whenever I am typing these letters, when I reach the end of this frame, then by automatically the characters jump into the next line and there is no horizontal scroll bar created. But when I advance in vertical direction, a vertical scroll bar is created. There are reasons behind it and I will be explaining them later. This is the text area in which I am writing. Text area also has its boundaries. By default, it is border layout. It has border layout. And this you can see, file, edit and help. File, edit and help are the J menu bar items. And inside of this J menu bar items, there are J menu components, which are like new, open, save, print, exit. And each of them have separate functionality. I mean, I have used event handling or providing functionality to each of them. Inside of edit also, inside of help also. Suppose if I click on about, then it will open up a new frame which has title about Notepad application. This is a label which instead of text I have used an image here, and this is some piece of text which is providing you the information about my application. Welcome to Notepad. Notepad is a simple text editor for Microsoft Windows and a basic text editing program. So one more thing, when I click on this cross button, my frame closes and as well as my execution the program also closes. So my application permanently stops executing. There is also a piece of code for this. I will be telling you later about it. So when I click on this new button, what is the use of this new J menu component? When I write something on this application and I click on this new, and see what happened here is that text area again was set to null. Suppose I have written here something. Now I want to save it, then I will click on this save J menu component and a new window will open up and there I can save .save. It will get saved and you can find it inside of document folder. GHG. However, this GHG will open in the Notepad application of this Windows operating system. But our work was to save the file and that's done. Now again, one more thing. While I was saving this file, you were seeing here a message, files of type only textfile.txt. Yes, there is a reason behind it that I have allowed only .txt files. There is a piece of code that I have written for it. I will tell you about it later. Now when I will click on this exit, then this whole window will close up and execution of the application will also stop. See, it has been closed. Now again, one more thing. When I click on this print J menu component, since I don't have a printer connected with my PC, then I will have to throw an exception for it so that there is no error in my program. Okay. And inside of this J menu edit, there are also other J menu components like cut, copy, paste, select all. Suppose I cut this much piece of text and it will do its functioning and I can paste it here. Now I use the shortcut key Control V and you can see here it is written Control V, so it will do its work paste. Now you will think that I had created a GMenu component new, but why Control plus N is written here? Yes, for that also a piece of code is there. I think now it's the time I must show you the code behind this application so that you can get a greater insight of this application. So let me open up my IDE, and yeah, so this is the piece of code that I have written for creating this application. It's pretty huge for my first project. And this is another class about.java. What is this? Why I have created about.java another class? When I clicked on this help and clicked on this about JMenu component, and this new frame opened up. Why new frame? See, I have created a new frame. Over here you can see, and I have set it visible. So let me explain you the code. I have imported all the required classes which are required for this program, such as javax.swing. Javax.swing is used for importing all the swing classes which will be used in this program. I have also imported java.awt for accessing the abstract window tools. I have also imported java.awt.event for handling the events using event delegation model provided by Java. And there are other imports also in it. So these are required by my program. I have created a public class Notepad app, and inside of this Notepad app public class there is a main function over here. As you can see, this public static void main, it throws the exception, and here is the Notepad app. I have made it visible. So I have created this set visible, then only you are capable of looking at this frame, because if I did not have write this piece of code, then this frame would not have opened up. Other thing is that where is this JMenu bar I have created? Then this is the piece of code for creating JMenu bar, and inside of this JMenu bar there are JMenu file, JMenu edit, JMenu help. It is present here, and inside of this file there are JMenu components such as new, open, save, print, exit, and these are over here. Similarly for edit, this is, and similarly for help, and same is for text area. Yeah, I have created a text area by writing this piece of code. This is over here. And other than this, I have also handled the events using this implements action listener. When I implemented this action listener, and it is my responsibility to override all those methods which are present in action listener, and it is public void action perform. So if you look over this code, I have written e.getAction command equals ignore case new text area null. So it says that when I will click on this new JMenu component, then it will set the text to null on the text area. Suppose this is a text that I have written, and when I click on this, and it will set the text area to null. There will be nothing written on this. Similarly, if I click on open, then it will open up this window. From here I can open some file. See, I can open. Now one more thing. Here it is written e.getAction command equals ignore case. So if I click on save, then it will open up a window, and from here I can save it. I was talking to you about .txt extension, and you will find it over here only. See, if file name contains .txt, then file name is equals to file name plus .txt. What it says is that if I have written the file name and I did not have included .txt in it, then automatically it should include .txt. It should append it. And for print, I have used try and catch block. We will be printing. Why I have used try catch block? Because I do not have printer connected with my personal computer. So for that I have to use try and catch block, and if there is an exception, it will be thrown to the main method. Similarly for exit also, and similarly for cut, copy, paste, select all, and above, I used functionality for them. So this is all about my project, and this works. Thank you everyone.